Namaste. Good morning, everybody. I am Tejanath Pokharel, a teacher of Himalaya Secondary School, Khatbari. This morning again, I would like to welcome you to my today's lesson. This is my seventh presentation. I hope you are all listening to me and my presentation has been helpful to you to prepare for your coming SEE exam. I also hope my guidelines will be helpful for you all to secure good marks in the exam. Today I am again going to explain you more about second free writing, which carries 8 marks out of 35 full marks of compulsory English writing part in SE exam. I hope my presentations will be helpful for you to complete free writing question number 8 easily. You may have some question to ask me. Since you cannot ask me any questions directly, you will use the comment box there to ask me questions. Yes. Okay, let me begin today's lesson. Okay, today's lesson, yes, compulsory English, grade 10, okay, free writing. Question number 1. One means one question is asked from free writing. And it carries full marks, 8 full marks here. And the word limit is especially here, word limit 150 to 200 words. Okay. Okay, the areas covers for these questions, which areas covered here, from where the question is asked, you should understand and you should keep in mind, and it will be helpful for you to preparation. Okay, the first one is the newspaper articles. I already told you about newspaper articles, as well as I already explained you how to write a letter to the editor. Okay, there is very good example of letter, English textbook, grade 10, page number 92. There is a very good example of letter to the editor there. You can read there, and you can not only reading will be helpful in the language there. You have to copy down in your exercise book from time to time so that it will be, so that in the examinations you will be clear, you will also clear the spelling of the words, and you will also clear the format here. While writing a letter to the editor, you will have to follow a special format, and where to write the date, where the addressing and the salutation, greetings and body, etc, everything. Okay, this will be helpful here. Page number 92. Once again I would like to suggest you to open your textbook as page number 92 and read the letter to the editor, and so copy down it from time to time. Okay, another question is, I have finished this one in my last lessons. Letter to emails, and I also finished this one too. I also did letters and email. Letters and email. This is personal email. This is letter means personal. Letter and email. Letter is also personal. Emails is also personal, means impersonal or informal. The personal means informal, personal is generally the same thing. And official, there is a formal page, formal letter. Okay, formal page. Okay, let's say here, and you should also read, I suggest you to read page number, your textbook, grade 10 textbook, page number 48. There is a letter to Kunsang. This is a very good example of a personal letter. This will give you a good idea. Read the letters, will also copy down the letters from time to time. This will be helpful to understand as well as to write a good letter in the examination. And I also told you about brochure there, brochure, leaflet, historic leaflet, brochure, a leaflet, maybe a leaflet, may of historical or cultural or religious, social or tourism importance. Okay, this is in your textbook, page number 63, English textbook, page number 63. There is a very good brochure, example of brochure there. The brochure is about the Assam district. You can also read the brochure, and in place of Assam you can replace it with your district or with your area or with the village. This will be helpful to design a brochure correctly. I also told you in my last lesson. So my today lesson, especially today's lessons, I am going to explain you, yes, about essay and review. I have plan, means I am thinking to finish essay and reviews in my today's lesson. Okay, I also hope my explanations will be helpful to for you to write a good essay, as well as reviews in the coming SE examination. Okay, let's say here and reviews, especially I have taken the reviews from film reviews. Reviews can be film reviews or book reviews. I have taken this. This is very good example of reviews. They are in textbook grade 9, and there is also grade 10 one review is also grade 10 textbook page number 50. There is also another review here. I will explain more here. Okay. Okay, now let me tell you something about essay here. Descriptive, narrative essay and cause and effect essay in our yes, in our curriculum. Okay, this is my lesson essay writing here. First of all, let me tell you what is essay. Generally you are not asked to define an essay. You are not asked any questions like what are the parts of essay, what are the qualities of essay. This is not question. Such question is not asked in the examination. You are only given a topic, a subject, and you are asked to write an essay in 150 to 200 words about any subject like this. So first of all, however, if you know what essay is, it will be helpful for you to write a good essay, to produce or design a good essay here. So I have given you short definition what essay is. Essay generally is short piece of literary. Essay is an essay. What is an essay? Is a short piece of literary composition or group of paragraphs on a particular theme or subject. Means you should understand from there that essay is not piece of literary composition, and in the essay there are paragraphs, maybe 5 paragraphs. Here I am talking to you about 5 paragraphs. Generally essay is written in 5 paragraphs, introduction, body and conclusion. That is it. Okay, it is an intelligent exercise. Intelligent exercise means essay. One who writes essay, we should have very well knowledge about the subject matter. If he doesn't have good knowledge about the subject matter, it will not be easy for him to write. Then he cannot write very good essay here, which gives the author's own argument. The author also mentions his own argument. Discussion is also there. It is usually prose in nature. Essays is not in verse like poem. That's not like not. It is not like poem. It is prose nature, and the precise means especially exact size on a particular subject, especially its particles. This is the essay. This is a short definition of an essay here. Okay, let me tell you something about types of essay. What are the types of essay here? Generally in your textbook, in our English curriculum, there are 3 types of essay. However, I will add some more, and I have mentioned you among different types of essay. I have mentioned you 5 types of essay here. Types of essay. What are the first one? Descriptive essay. From descriptive means, you should understand descriptive means essay which describes. What does it describe? Describes as description of some persons. Essay is described if an essay which describes, if an essayist, one who write an essay is an essayist, nibandakar. If an essay describe some persons, describe any person, if I describe any objects or places or like these things, or if you write an essay about a sea or river or mountain or building or forest, then there is a descriptive essay. The essay describes the place, the persons are the things are the location. The mountain is the mountains or Himalayas. That is a descriptive essay. Describe something. For example, what are the descriptive essay? If you write an essay about your teacher you like much, this is your descriptive essay. Means you are describing about your teacher. What are the qualities of teacher? What is the teacher like? What are the good qualities, specialties, and why do you like the teacher very much? You should also mention these things. And an essay, if you write an essay about the teacher you like most, it will be also a descriptive essay here. Okay, another example, Pradeep, my best friend. This is also an example of descriptive essay here. Okay, Yoga Maya, in your grade 10 textbook, there is an essay, Yoga Maya. Yoga Maya, who is Yoga Maya? A poet. This is the title. A poet, teacher, and the insurgent. Okay, revolutionary, like the Kranti. Revolutionary. Vidrohi, revolutionary. Okay, then a poet, teacher. This is the English grade 10, page number 170 here. Yes, I suggest you to read this essay and understand what a descriptive essay is like. What does it describe? I suggest you to do this one. This is very important. And if you don't read, if you don't improve your reading, if you don't pay attention in reading, if you don't read, then you cannot increase your vocabulary there. And beside this, you cannot write a good essay there. So to write a good essay, to improve your knowledge about language, vocabulary, structure, language sentence structure, and the style, you have to read this. They are essay, such kind of essay from time to time, so that it will increase your reading capacity as well as your knowledge, so that you can write a very good essay. Okay, then, the dumpling, my favorite food. This is also descriptive essay. Okay, GTA Festival, grade 10, English 10. There is also the GTA Festival, English grade 10, page number 107. There is a festival. There is a description of a festival, GTA Festival. You also read this essay there in your textbook. Grade 9, there are some textbook. Grade 8 also you can find such kind of textbook. Such kind of essays there. Grade 9, grade 10. Okay, I hope you will follow my advice and read such kind of essay there in your textbook. Okay, number B, another type of essay is a narrative essay. What is a narrative? Narrative means that it narrates. Narrating means telling a story, that is narrative. If a story which narrates the events, yes, that is a narrative essay. Okay, narrating tells the story. Story may be the chronological order. So what happened? Chronological order means what's happened first, next, after that, finally. That he writes in the narrative essay, narrate the story in chronological order. That is a narrative essay here. This consists of narration of some events. The narrative essay narrates the story, tells the story of some events. Narrative means the story happened in the past, and then this is generated in the past tense, and then the description events. The subject matter is the event has been mentioned here. The event, what is the event? Maybe what are the event? Maybe imaginary, kalpanik. Yes, imagination, historical, or historically, maybe historical, or it may be personal, or it may be personal experience of a writer. That is a narrative essay here. Okay, narration by order in which it is generally the storytelling is narration or storytelling is by order, which happened first, and then after that, what may be cause and effect. Also, cause and effect means something, the cause of something happened and the cause of some action happened, the incident happened. If something incident happened, what was the causes and what was the result? That is these things you should understand, keep in mind here. Understand here, narration by order in which happened first and next, and after that you should write this events in order. Okay, so for example, let's say, what are the narrative essay? My first day at school. If you write a essay about, if you write an essay about your first day at school, it will be your narrative essay. Means you are telling the story, you are narrating the event. What was your first day at school like? Whom did you meet? How did you feel? It is these things you should mention there. Okay, my travel experience. If you travel something here, some places, if you try some places and write an essay about it, that is an essay travel experience. Okay, the place that you have recently visited. If you write an essay about the places the place that you have recently visited. Where did you visit? How did you visit? Whom did you meet? What did you do? How? Write everything there. That is your narrative essay and tells the story. Okay, Memoirs of My Visit to France. This is a very good essay there in your grade 10, yes, page number. Okay, please read this text. Read this essay there in your grade 10 English, page number 35. Yes, this is very good example of narrative essay. Memoirs of My Visit to France. Okay, this is very good essay here. Okay, Scare Secret of Two Sisters. There is also page number of 997. There is also another narrative story there. Scare Secret of Two Sisters. This is also another narrative essay. Also read this essay here. This will you will give you lots of idea what a narrative essay is like. Okay. Okay. Number three, cause and effect essay. Question: cause and effect essay. Number C, cause and effect essay. Okay. Got a cause and effect. Discuss the cause and effect. Generally discuss about the cause and measure. Effect measure. If measure cause and cause and what are the causes and what happens. What are the result measure. Etc. Environmental pollution. Then this is a cause and effect essay. Environmental pollution is an effect. Is an example of cause and effect essay. Climate change and its impact is another example of cause and effect essay. COVID-19 and its global impact. This is another example of cause and effect essay here. Danger of junk food. There is a very good example of grade 10 danger of junk food. That is a cause and effect essay there. An example in grade 10. I hope you remember it, or if you have forgotten it, yes, borrow a book, grade 8 textbook from your friends, and then read their text essay again for some more ideas there. That is an example of that. This is in cause and effect essay. Okay, next one, number D, argumentative essay. Argument means discuss, yes, argue, tarka garne. Argumentative essay, generally that main objectives of argumentative essay is to argue or to discuss. Generally means to discuss, to convince your readers what you think is right. If you think something is right, then you have to prove it. You have to argue it, prove. You should have some argument. You should argue it and prove that what is in. That is it is. If you don't give if you don't give example, if you don't argue this one, then you cannot convince the reader about your point here. Presentation. Generally, this essay in present debate. Compares and contrasts. And this essay compares. One thing is compared with the other. Also compares, contrasts, and shows different. And the first point, what you think is right, is proved there. This advantage. Generally, this is an example of advantage, disadvantage of computer. Okay, risk essay can also be asked in the examination. What are the advantages of computer and what are the disadvantages of computer? Jews should be abolished. Jews means chidiya khana. Okay, Jews should be abolished. Abolished, removed, root out, hataunu. Jews should be abolished. Some people think Jews should be abolished. Is science boon or curse? Science means argumentative. There is an argumentative subject is there. Science boon or curse. Vigyan, science, abhishap, curse, abhishap. Okay, boon means what? Vardhana. Is science a boon or curse? This is an example of an argumentative essay here. Okay, yes, any one kind of essay is asked in the examination. Okay, however, there are some more essay, some expository essay there. Some expository essay explain something. This circum essay is explain some subject, something. The aim, yes, the aim to in the such kind of essay, expository essay, the objectives of or the aim of expository essay is to inform the readers. Inform Suchana dinu, inform the readers. That's it. Okay, let's say expository essay there in your textbook, page number 84. Very good essay, human trafficking there. Very good example of an expository essay. Then the writer gives some more examples. The writer explains human trafficking. What are the causes of human trafficking? Who are the victims of human trafficking? what is done, what is the problem, human trafficking. There is also, the writer also has mentioned the how to reduce the such problems, social problems. Yes, this is also very good example of an expository essay, human trafficking, there in your page number 84, grade 10 textbook. Understand, grade 10 means grade 10 textbook. Okay, female education, if you write, and I write about female education, importance of female education or the advantage of female education, that will be your expository essay. If you write essay about tourism in Nepal, this sometimes this question is asked in the examination. Tourism, what is the importance of tourism in Nepal? Okay, what do you generally should define what tourism is? How to improve it? What are the problems? What are the advantages of tourism? What are the disadvantages of tourism? And how can we promote tourism in Nepal? Okay, what is the benefit of tourism in Nepal? Like what kinds of industries tourism? Then we should mention this thing. Yeah, this kind of question, our cultural identity, this also can be asked in the examination. There is also another one, argument essay, expository essay. There is a page number 92, habit cultivation. Grade 10, page number 92, habit cultivation. There is also another essay there, very good example of yes, expository essay there. So I suggest you to read human trafficking page, a few textbook, page number 84, human trafficking. This is an example of an expository essay. I also suggest you to read, habit cultivation, and page number habit cultivation, another good example of an expository essay, page number 92 for further reading, for more information about the expository essay. I hope you will read this one. Okay. Okay, now I told you, I finished telling you about the different types of essays, and the main different types of essay. I gave an example of 5 types of essay here. Descriptive essay, let's say here, there's a descriptive essay, narrative essay, cause and effect essay, argumentative essay, expository essay. There are 5 types of essays mentioned here. I also gave you I also gave you an example, some examples, and I also suggested you to read in your textbook for more example, for more information, yes, about the essay. Okay, now there are different parts of essay. You should also keep in mind what are the different parts of essay. If you keep in mind, keep in mind the different parts of essay, this is also helpful for you to read, to understand the essay, as well to write a good essay in the examination. Okay, then first part, this is the introduction. Generally, essay has 3 parts, right? Introduction part, body part, and conclusion part. And essay consists of 3 parts. Essay has 3 parts generally: introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, let me tell you, the introduction means just the short introductions of the subject matter, the beginning, a short introductions of the introduction is the beginning of the story or the essay. It is very short paragraph, and it gives a short example and short introductions of the subject matter. What is the subject matter? What is the subject matter of this essay? The essayist, the writer gives short introductions of his essay in the first paragraph. Body paragraph, the middle part of the body part is the middle part, the most important part. The most important part of the essay there. Then it is written in 3 paragraphs generally. Body introduction 1 paragraph, body 3 paragraph, conclusion 1 paragraph. It is altogether generally essay is a 5 paragraph essay here. I will also talk to you about 5 paragraph essay here. Yes, but sometimes it's more paragraphs there, sometimes more paragraphs in the body here, but generally I told you I will tell you about 3 paragraphs here. Okay, the body describes the major part of this is the major part, most important part, major part of the essay, big part of the essay there. And the subject, what is the subject matter about, what are the advantages, in this body, what is the subject matter, what are the advantages, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages of the subject, what is explain, what it gives, describes, explain, describes the usefulness of many things. So many things has been mentioned here. Okay, generally there are 3 paragraphs. Within 3 paragraphs, the essays, the writer explains, describes everything. This body paragraph, and the last one, conclusion, the last paragraph, and body paragraph 3, la conclusion. The conclusion means the ending part of the essay is that is conclusion. Generally, what does the writer do? The small part, the very small part, it concludes the essay. It is very short. And generally, in the conclusion, the writer tries to summarize his subject matter, summarize thesis sentence, the most important information, wants to summarize the most important information in the conclusion here. Okay, these are parts of essay generally, but yes, but this is not asked in the exam. So what are the different parts of essay, what are the different types of essay? These are not asked in the examination, just to only help you to understand what essay is, what are the different parts. This is, I hope this such information will be helpful to write a very good essay in the examination. Okay, then writing an essay, type step number, what writing, steps of writing an essay. Generally, you should also give a step, but not in the examination. You have very limited time, and you don't have time, space time, time to planning, getting ideas, organizing the ideas, preparing outlines. Okay, essay writing is essay. You don't have lots enough time, but however, now you have time. You have time at home, means you are in preparation for the examination. You have time at home just for practice here. Yes, you practice. You should plan. You should know how to plan essay and getting ideas, collecting information, organizing the ideas. Okay, preparing the outline. Okay, this is writing an essay. Then, but planning means to understand what is the essay about, what is the subject matter of the essay. So you should keep in mind, and you should. There is also brainstorming. Then means what they say, what are the advantages. Suppose you are writing about the advantages of disadvantages of computer. What are the advantages of computer, and why? What advantage of computer? That is, a computer is a, yes, computer is a source of knowledge. Computer, through the computer's vast and internet, you are approachable to. You find very good information about subject matter in internet easily. It is very cheap, free. Many informations are kept. You can go there. Just the example. Okay, maybe disadvantage of computer there. Yeah, some of the students. Okay, most of the people like this. Yes, may misuse it or this thing. Okay, then organizing the ideas. After that, first of all, you should getting ideas, collect ideas, and after that, organize that means which you write first. Means in the which paragraphs. Generally, you should think something about the paragraphs, in what to write in the introductory paragraph, what to mention there, and maybe what to mention. Maybe there are body paragraphs. There are maybe three paragraphs. What do you mention in the first paragraph? What do you mention in the second paragraph? What do you mention in this third paragraph? And as well as what do you mention in the conclusion, etc. They should also organizing there, and after that, you should also prepare an outline. And after preparing the outline, you should also move something, and you should also think something about chronological order. If you write something about chronological, which comes first, or spatial or space, etc. And then at last you should write an essay here. These are the different steps of writing an essay, just for understanding, just for keeping in mind the steps of writing essay. But this is not asked in the examination. However, this will be this understanding, this knowledge, this short introductions, short information will be helpful while you try to write a good essay in the examination. Okay, let's say essay is a body paragraph. I tell you something about essay, body paragraph essay. And in the body paragraph, there are 3 sentences types in the body paragraph. There is body paragraph. Like what kinds of sentence types are there in the body paragraph? They are as follows. Yes. Sentence type. The body paragraph number 1. First sentence, a topic sentence, shows the first main topic. Generally, this topic sentence, most important sentence. Topic sentence, the most important sentence. What is the sentence? The topic sentence shows the summary of the paragraph. What is the paragraph about? If you read the topic sentence, this is the most important sentence. You can understand. This will help you to, yes, to know what the passage, what the paragraph is about. This is the generally you should understand. This is the summary of this paragraph, topic sentence, most important sentence. A book. This is generally people is we can say hook. This is also sentence like hook. This is called it is also hook. Opens paragraph. Then this topic sentence opens the paragraph here, and then this is also got supports the thesis, most important sentence. Thesis. Thesis include the main part of the paragraph. The topic sentence includes the main point of the paragraph. This sentence also supports the thesis sentence. Thesis means the most important sentence which supports the whole essay. Thesis sentence means this is the summary. Thesis means understand the thesis sentence is the thesis sentence. Support the thesis. Thesis means there is this thesis sentence. Thesis sentence is the summary of the whole essay, that thesis sentence. So this is the topic sentence. Thesis is called thesis statement. This is thesis statement. Is the summary of the whole essay, and this topic sentence is related to the thesis statement. Is related to. If not, it is not related. It is go outside. It is not. They are not linked to each other. That it should be removed. This. They should improve this one. Okay, this topic sentence, the most important sentence. Okay, they are supporting. After first of all, you should write the first of all, and you should write the topic sentence. Every paragraph there is a topic sentence. Okay, generally, most of the times a topic sentence comes at the beginning of the paragraph. If you read the topic sentence, if the reader reads the topic sentence, he has some ideas about what the paragraph means. He has some ideas about what the paragraph is about. That is the summary of the main paragraph. Okay. That is topic sentence, most important sentence. After topic sentence, there is a supporting detail. Supporting this detail. What does this? How do you prove that is? For example, let's say here, Nepal is a beautiful country. This may be the topic sentence here. Nepal is a beautiful country. If you put this, why is Nepal a beautiful country? What is that? What are their beautiful things? How can you prove that? How can you prove that this is a beautiful country in the world? First of all, if you write, suppose you write Nepal is a beautiful country, that may be the topic sentence, and the supporting details is how can you prove that this is means you should elaborate it, you should explain it. Elaborate the topic sentence. This is the deep supporting details. So Nepal is a beautiful country means Nepal is a forests are there, yes, mountain peaks are there, snow-capped Himalayas are there. There are different kinds of birds there in the forest. There are different kinds of birds. There are different kinds of butterflies there. Kind of wild animals there. So many things you should mention there. So then this will prove that Nepal is a beautiful country. So generally, topic sentence is supporting information. Should explain, should support the topic sentence there in the paragraph. This is very important thing. Elaboration of the topic sentence. Example. How elaboration topic sentence is elaborated in, for example, data by expressing data, the quotation, okay, additional facts, information, okay, detailed regions and analysis, etc. These things are mentioned here, and the supporting details and the elaboration sentence. The first topic sentence is elaborated, is explained, is made longer, amplified. Okay, then let's say here, okay, analysis, arguments, personal experience. Okay, the arguments of personal experience, these things are helpful in supporting details. Okay, therefore, statement after that, this prove that suppose Nepal is a beautiful country, there are so many mountains and Himalaya there, forest there, wild animals there. This prove that therefore we can say that Nepal is the most beautiful country in the world. That is the thesis statement or concluding sentence. Yes, at last there is also in every paragraph there is a concluding sentence, the final summarization. We summarize the first of all, the topics. Generally you should understand the paragraph start from a topic sentence, and after that there is supporting details, more information there, and there is after that, then in last there is a ending paragraph with a therefore statement. This is statement concluding sentences. Okay, thesis statement. This is thesis statement. Concluding sentence, main idea of the entire paragraph, essay in complete sentence. This is summary here, gives a quick summary of the paragraph here. Closing remarks, you can say closing remarks. Generally these things, three things there in every paragraph. While composing a paragraph, you should consider these things here. Topic sentence there, and supporting information, supporting details there, and thesis statement there. Support a question is asked in the examination. Okay, you should also write a paragraph. You should also know how to write a paragraph there. If you write a paragraph, these things, topic sentence, supporting information, therefore statement, these things should keep in mind, so that your paragraph will be very good. So on that you will be able to get good marks and the good grade in the examination. Okay, I want to give you an example, okay, of simple paragraph here. Let's say good example of a good paragraph. Okay, what is that paragraph? This is something, this information I have taken from internet here. Okay, then trees are very useful to us. This is the topic sentence. Trees are very useful to us. Why? This is the topic sentence, most important sentence here. Trees are very useful. Okay, useful to us means how can you can use very to, or you can I left is very. If I used very, it will be very good here. But however, you can use this one. You can read the sentence by using very to. Trees are very useful to us. Trees are very useful. Why trees are very useful to us? This is the topic sentence, and you have to elaborate this one because trees are very useful to us. Why trees are very useful? They clean air around us. AROUND. Okay, please correct this spelling here. They clean the air. AROUND. Okay, this is I commit mistake here. AROUND. Let's keep in mind AROUND. They clean the air around us. One. So they are useful. Yes, it's right. Trees are very useful to us. Second sentence. This is the topic sentence. This is the second. They clean the air around us, so they are very useful. Okay. We can use their wood to build our house, so they are very useful. Okay. Let's say we can use their wood to build our house. They are very useful. Yeah. The trees also help to keep the environment fresh. They are very useful. They provide us oxygen, so they are very useful. Let's say here all sentences. The first sentence is the topic sentence here, most important sentence of the paragraph, and all the other sentences are related to it. If the any sentence which is not related, then you should leave it out. You should omit it. You should leave this out. Omit. Yes. Don't mention here. You should remove it. That is this thing. If something, so this sentence this is a paragraph here. This paragraph, the first sentence, topic sentence, other are supporting details. Supporting details are related to the topic sentence. So while writing a paragraph, you should keep in mind such things. I hope. Okay. Also give another example. My mother is a very busy person. My mother is a very busy person. Why is she very busy person? How can you prove that? This is the topic sentence. You have to prove it by giving some good examples, so that it will be very good paragraph here. My mother is a very busy person. Why is she very busy person? The topic sentence comes first in. She works, let's say, she works 16 hours a day. So she is very busy. She works 16 hours a day, so she is very busy. She works 16 hours a day, so she is very busy. She goes to office early in the morning and comes back late at night, so she is very busy. She goes to office early in the morning and comes back quite late at night, so she is very busy. Okay, here is a full stop in place of comma there. Sometimes she works on Saturday, so she is very busy. She has no time for play or fun. She has no time for play or fun. Okay, play or fun, so she is very busy here. If you read this composition, if you read the composition, yes, of this paragraph here, the first paragraph is the topic sentence, the most important sentence. This topic sentence, she walked 16 days out. This is the other sentence are related to the first sentence. She busy, why? Walk 16 hours, goes to office early in the morning, come back late at night. Sometimes she walks on Saturday. She has no time. This is the other things are supporting details. Supporting this detail. This is the first topic sentence, and others are supporting details or its extra information. That is another kind of paragraph. Okay, in the paragraphs, all the sentences, yes, in the sentence paragraph, all the sentences should be related. First one topic sentence and the other sentence related should be related to the first sentence. This is a good example of a essay here. But okay, let's say another one. Which sentence, which is not a bad, which is a bad paragraph? As I also want to show you which is a bad paragraph. This, my mother is, let's say my mother is a very busy person. First sentence here. This is maybe the topic sentence. My toy, let's say my toy is broken. This sentence is not related to this one. My toy is broken. Busy person, my toy car is broken. Okay, this is not related. The second sentence is not related to the first sentence. So this sentence has no works to do here. Has no. The cows are grazing in the, okay, this all sentence is also not related to the first sentence here. All sentences are, this sentence, the second sentence, third sentence is not related to the second, neither is, no relationship here. The sun sets in the west, no relationship there. My toy broken car, my toy car, the cows are grazing. The second sentence or third sentence will discuss another thing. The sun set in the west, no relationship there. We live in Sankwa, no relationship there. We have eaten anything, I haven't eaten anything, cake, no relationship there. My name is Kumar, no relationship there. Okay, my mouse is little creature, no relation. This is very bad paragraph. This is not this is very paragraph. There is a, however, there is a first sentence, there is sentences, but the sentences are not interlinked, no relationship from one sentence to the another, and you should not compose such kind of paragraph in writing here. In paragraph, you should while writing a paragraph, you should think to make a link between the sentences there. Okay, relevance. Okay, now I give an examples of an essay. Yes, this essay I have taken from, okay, this is essay, I took this essay from yes, grade 10, page number 31. Okay, then revolving relevance of involving school graduate in community services. You will find the same text, same essay in your textbook, page number 31. Okay, let's read this. This is an example of an expository essay here. Okay, let's say here that the topic sentence, in red, I have written in red, this is topic sentence here. Socialization of teenagers is believed to be a difficult part in the socialization of teenagers is believed to be a difficult part in the modern society. This topic sentence, mesh sentence here. Why is it difficult? Okay, it is the second sentence discuss this one. On the one hand, modern technology like internet has virtually linked the whole world. Internet has virtually linked the whole world. Yes, on the other hand, it has created physical gap among people. It has created physical gap, and people having considered the issue in some countries, students are provided with opportunity to serve their community. These are supporting details here. Yes, in my opinion, sending graduates to work in community service is a very good idea to minimize the physical gap between people as it equips them with valuable life skill. This is introduction. This is the introductory paragraph. It is the introductory paragraph. The first one is the topic sentence, and then another one with other sentences are supporting details here. Yes, supporting details here. In my, this is thesis sentence here. This is the thesis sentence here. The thesis statement, in my opinion, sending graduate to work in community services means students should be sent to work in community. Yeah, it's a good idea to minimize the physical gap between people as it equips them with valuable skill. What are the valuable skill? May be mentioned in the second paragraph. And the good, why is it? Yeah, sending good school graduates community is a good idea uh, to minimize the physical gap or the physical gap, and why is valuable skills there. These things will be mentioned in the second paragraph and the more paragraph here. Introduction. This is the introductory paragraph, the first paragraph. As we know, life skills are very important to a person. This is the topic sentence, most important sentence. Life skills are very important to a person as they develop social interpersonal skills. What are the life skills here? These are the life skills: how to help them, how to understand the people, how to motivate them, how to talk to them, how to behave them maybe. Topic sentence. Okay, this is the topic sentence. A person learns the way people communicate. A person, how to people communicate, how to negotiate, samati गर्ने, cooperate, solve problems in the community. A person learns a person works in this community, and he learns how to communicate them, how to negotiate, how to solve the problem, etc. Therefore, if a person is sent to community for services, पठाउँछ भने, he or she learns practical ways of cleaning, dealing with the social problem of their consequent social problems, how to communicate, how to solve the social problem. Okay, skills, the life skills, these are the very important things here. This is the topic sentence. These are the important details here. And if you know the life skill, these are the life skills. These things are necessary. This is very important, yes, in our life here. In addition, extra critical thinking and self-evaluation skills can also be developed. Okay, if a person goes to work in the community there, and he knows so many things, and he meets so many people, and he talks to them, he tries to identify their problems, and he talks to them and how to solve the problems. He also knows how to negotiate with them, how to cooperate them. So many things. These are the practical knowledge. These are the life-oriented skills. Skills are necessary in his life. Then he only learned this one. Okay, this is the second paragraph here. Furthermore, working in community helps people to develop good skill. Yes, this is the body paragraph number 1. Okay, first paragraph introduction, second paragraph, second one. This is the body paragraph number 1 here. Okay, nowadays school graduates are spending their after school times watching television. How people nowadays school graduates are spending their time. What are they spending their time? Working, spending their time at their after school time. After completing their school time, how they are spending there? Watching television, playing video games, browsing the internet. They spend most of the time there. Yeah, chanting on Facebook, etc. This is the way. The lack of these are lack of these things. These activities are not productive. They are not doing any productive works. So then, the lack of productive activities might create social problem. Such kind of problems, if they are watching TV, always watching TV, and they are watching like this, they are always video games, they are watching internet, productive activities, they are not doing any productive works. They will learn a special skill that which is necessary in their life too. So this topic is the lack of productive activities might create social problem. What kinds of social problems it might create? Providing young people with the compulsory works, providing young people with compulsory voluntary works. Compulsory, anivarya. I said voluntary means for swayamsevak. As their after school programs, on the other hand, engage the teenagers. The teenagers, people are sent in this community to do some works. If they engage, on their hand, on the other hand, minimize the possibility of suffering from drugs. Generally, suffering from some. Generally, the people who playing games and then browsing internet, if they don't have any work to do, then what if they may be frustrated mentally there, and what do? They will suffer from drugs. They are addicted, drug addict here. They may drink here. So then these are the bad habits, such things. And then if they are sent to the community to work, then they will not do it. They are saved from drug abuse. It also strengthens the social relationship. If they are sent to the community, it also strengthens a strong social relationship. Topic sentence, body paragraph number 2. Okay, this is topic sentence. Okay, another one like this third paragraph, ability to establish strong relationship will also increase the ability to establish strong relationship also strong relationship also increase their employability. If the person who knows so many such things generally in the community, he knows how to behave them, if he knows how to discuss any problem, discuss about any problems, then he knows so many things in life, then this list such kind of, yes, if he such things, if he decent, his social relationship, his relation skills, social relationship skills is increase, and they are if they do this one, they will, it will improve their employability. They will get, it is very easy for them to get a job in their life. So as they learn soft skills that are compulsory soft skill. Yes, from soft skill, life oriented skill. Generally, for persons who learn so many things at home, then that's all. Everything is not learned in the school. There are something that there are soft skill. These things. For example, cooking, cleaning, washing. That's soft skill. Yeah. Working in a community voluntarily, not only strengthen their CV, CV means write capital letters. Yes, strengthen your CV curriculum, right? But also teaches them that it is not easy to make money. They will understand this one in their life, that it is very difficult to make money. They will see the people, local people, working hard from morning to evening, struggling very much, and from them they will learn that it is not easy to make money. They will, it is not easy to make money, means they will value the money very much. This is the thing. Thus they learn to save money from works generally. Yes, these things. These things they learn to save money for such works. Paragraph number 3. Okay. Yes, in conclusion, this is the paragraph number. Okay, then this is a 5 paragraph essay here. In conclusion means finally, I think the compulsory voluntary works, community works after school is not only helps the individual students for his all development, in development but also supports every community by providing employable, charitable human resources. Okay, this thing. That is the topic sentence. And this is the therefore statement is also there is a yes, thesis statement is also here. I would like to suggest the concerned authority. The writer is right to suggest the concerned authority Sambandha Adhikari to put such programs into action as soon as possible. Generally, he gives, this is an expository essay here. To read this essay, there are topic sentence also, there are supporting details also. Also, this story, this essay is there in your textbook. You can read more. Yes, you can read about the textbook there. In your, you can read such this essay in your textbook too. Okay, then I have some questions. That there are some questions in the textbook too. How many paragraphs are there? There are 5 paragraphs. Okay, this is the same point. This question I copied from your textbook here. Okay, what is the first paragraph about? The first paragraph is about the socialization of the teenagers, Samajikikaran. The first paragraph is about the socialization of the teenager. This is the first paragraph. Point out the main idea of the text. What is the main idea of the text? The main idea of the text is sending graduate school graduates to work in a community service. Samudayama समाज सेवा गर्न पठाउने. Is good to minimize the physical between people as it is physical gap. Gap is missed here. Physical gap between people as it is equip them with the valuable life skill. This is very important then. Yes, they know so many life skills there. They are sent to work in the community. That's the thing. Community is also a book, great way, places for them to learn so many things. What is the writer? What does the writer suggest at the end? What the writer suggests? The compulsory voluntary community works after school not only helps the individual. Compulsory volunteer suggest compulsory volunteer or community works. Compulsory voluntary अनिवार्य सामाजिक सामुदायिक काम not only helps the individual students for his all around development, but also supports every community by producing in employable, charitable human resources. Okay, therefore, he would like to suggest the concerned authorities, सम्बन्धी अधिकारीलाई to put such programs into actions as soon as possible. यस्तो प्रोग्रामलाई as soon as यस्तो प्रोग्रामलाई कार्यान्वयन गर्नलाई सल्लाह दिन्छ है. It very important things. University graduate or generally yes, school graduate. Yes, in the past, university graduate will also sent to work in the community. Yes, they used to say rabbis at the time. They used to go different schools and taught different things, different subject there. They also went to the community there. They talk to them and try to solve their problem. It is okay. Such things is also should be continuing there. The writer suggests here. Make a list of logical connections. Likewise, what are the logical connections in the paragraph here? Likewise, therefore, however, these are the logical connections. However, moreover, furthermore, as soon as. Okay, these are logical connections. Yes, if you use these logical connections in your paragraph or in your essay, and your essay will be logical here. Yes. Similarly, in summary, to sum up, to conclude it, but nevertheless, thus. So, whether, as soon as, on the other hand, not only, but also, these are the, yes, those logical connectors. These are connectors. They are used to connect ideas logical from one ideas into another. Likewise, however, in addition to therefore, so many things. And so you should also keep in mind these things. You should also know, if you know how to use them, then your sentence, your paragraph will be logical. Supply a suitable title. What is can be the suitable title of this essay here? Socializing the teenager can be there. Socializing it, or other things is also mentioned here. Socializing the teenagers can be the title. Can be one of the title of this essay here. Okay, let's say another one. Another essay is also here. I have taken this another essay from Devghat. This is a descriptive essay here from grade 10, unit 10. This descriptive essay, grade 10, unit 10. Okay. Grade 10. Devghat, especially it may be Devghat, grade 10. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Please check it. Maybe unit 10. Maybe I did not mention the page number here. I hope you will find out the page number there in your textbook. This is the descriptive essay. This descriptive essay describes the place Devghat. Have you ever been to Devghat? That is the name of places. This is the topic. It is one of the places of the Hindus here. One of the places. There are many places for Hindus. It is one of the places here. The confluence, Dobano, with the meeting place of Kali Gandaki and Trishuli River is believed to be one of the holiest places. Mythology, Hindu mythology, Hindu Dharma Shastra. Confluence of the Kali Gandaki Trishuli River Kudobanam. Devghat lies where it is lies here. Devghat lies in Tanhu district. It is lies situated Rahekosa. It is where, how far is it? It is 17 kilometers from the city of Naranghat ko 7 kilometers tarasa. Okay, you can hire a taxi. How can you get there? This is the how can you get there? Kasari pugne from the city, or you can also get a public bus from Pokharel to go to. They've got people visit their sacred places for various reasons. What are the various reasons here? This is the heading. This main point is here. People sacred these places. This is these places for various reasons. Vivinna karanle manche visit the places. Yes. This is an okay. This is the first paragraph here. This is the first introductory paragraph. The first paragraph of the Devghat here. Okay, then the first paragraph. This is an example for the first paragraph. The first paragraph tells you the importance of that places, religious importance. And then also it also tells you the location where it is located, and it also mentions the how to get there. These things are mentioned here, and why also mention something why people visit there. Okay, people visit there. Okay, second paragraph. Many pilgrims like to reach Devghat. Why they are like to? Many pilgrims, Tirtha Yatriyaru. Many pilgrims like to reach Devghat. Why they want to reach? Some of them go there. Okay, this is the topic sentence. Some of them go there to take bath, holy bath. Nuhauna जान्छ रे धार्मिक. Others go to collect saligrams, ढुङ्गा, stone, especially precious stone. Shila, okay, holy stones which Hindu devotees worship, puja garsana as Lord Vishnu. A few Hindus, elderly Nepalese live out their final lives of their life. There are a few Hindus who people go there to spend their elderly life here until they die there. Yes, there are many of ashrams which are built to give shelters to such elderly people, Buddha Buddha like Mata Mahatma, elderly people there. Like Manakamana there, there are many elderly people, 30 or around 30 elderly people are there. Okay, they have been living here, they pray in the morning time and in the evening times, and then the people go there, yes, to provide them, to distribute them different kinds of food materials. They get food materials and pray and stay there happily here. Yes, people can spend their nights in ashram. How do you spend? There is no hotels there. Or people, where do you stay? Where do you, yes, overnight? They stay in the ashram there. Ashrams. Ashram, there is a Nepali word, ashram. Atmosphere of Devghat is peaceful. And then let's say another sentence is also, another paragraph, atmosphere of Devghat is peaceful. This is a descriptive essay. This essay describes the place Devghat. Okay? The atmosphere of Devghat is peaceful and contemplative, thinking quietly, contemplative, thinking quietly. The chanting religious prayer, this chanting is religious prayer, prarthana, bhajan, kirtan, prayers, chanting religious, the prayers around the temples soothe the feel, calm or shanta. Everyone shanta banauncha re, who visit there, ashram, temples, caves and other confluence, meeting places are major tourist attraction. Right? What are the tourist attraction there? Atmosphere of Devghat is peaceful and contemplative and quietly. Right? Then these are the meeting places. Yes, these are the and prayers, think temples, confluence, are tourist attraction. Various religious activities are performed there throughout the year. There are various religious activities are performed there. Done. Most important, the first day of the Nepali month of Magh. This is Magh Sagrati, you see, that is the first Nepali day. The Magh, mid-January, thousands of pilgrims, folk gathered there together. Folk means gathered together to take a holy bath. In the confluence, Dovanna, in the confluence, meeting place of the river. Temples like Radha Krishna temple and Hanuman temples, caves like Sita Gufa, Vasishta Gufa are the most visited places here. These are the visited places here. The best way to experience Devghat is to wander around Gumnu and around gravel gravel street means street which is stone paved, dhunga chapeko, gravel street, across the river in a boat or via suspension bridge, Jolunge Pulu is suspension bridge, footbridge, and high over the rushing water of Trishuli, visit infinite number of the ashram. Yes, this is the best way, yes, to experience Devghat is. Okay, ashrams, life stories and melas. Trishuli visit the infinite number of ashrams, observe melas, and listen to the heart-touching life stories of elderly people. Not only pilgrims, people like researchers, not only pilgrims, other people also go to visit there, like researchers, nature lovers, and the saints, Rishi Munir, wonders, and adventure seeker go there, wonders and adventure seeker go visit there. Okay, Devghat is okay, last paragraph, Devghat is a must visited places. Some those who respect the elderly people and for those who like to help them. This is the thesis statement here. This is another example. This is a descriptive essay. I told you, I gave an example of a expository essay as well as a descriptive essay here. There are more essay in your textbook. I hope you will open your textbook and read the different types of essay there, and so that you will learn, you will understand more about different types of essay. Okay, now I am going to move forward and review, writing a review book, general writing. These things also mentioned. There is also these things also mentioned in your curriculum there. Sometimes you are asked to write a review, something in the examination. Yes, this is a writing review. This review. Let's say, tell me something about what is a review. A review is a fair academic commentary, alochana, samalochana, which is right, what is good and what is good, bad, In the books, generally, yes, researcher or reviewer reads the books very well 2 3 times, and yes, and tries to find out the good things as well as the, yes, bad things, as well as the bad things in the textbooks, and writes there, and this will be helpful for the readers if books is good and which books is bad, and what things are good there. It is generally appears in the this is the commentary generally appears in the newspaper. News appears in newspaper, magazine here, patrikama, or televisions, or any other academic programs, and like seminars. Such reviews are mentioned there. So, but I have not, yes, I have taken this review, the same, yes, I have copied this review from your grade 9, from grade 9 textbook. Okay, I hope you have already read such a review there in your textbook, but you may have forgotten it, this one. I suggest you to read this once again, and to get a good idea how to write a review there. Sometimes if it is asked, then you have to try to write and the answer in the examination. Okay, this is the exam specimen of a review. It's movie review. This is a film review of movie review. Okay, Jhola. Generally, let's say Jhola. This is grade 9. This is in this review is in grade 9 textbook. Okay, who are, let's the director, then let's what to mention the director, producer, starring, okay, the starring, hero characters, genre, duration, genre, duration, language here, okay, release here, when release date. Or director, who was the director? That Mr. Yadav Kumar Bhattarai is the director of this film. Okay, producer, okay, Raj Timil Sinha, Ram Gopal Thapa, Sujal Thapa, these are the producer here. Starring characters, Garima Panta, Deshbhakta Khanal, Sujal Nepal, Lakshmi Giri, and Deepak Chetri. These are the characters. Genre is the social, maybe social, historical, or political, religious, maybe like this. Okay, the duration is this film is 90 minutes film here. The language is Nepali here. Okay, the release date, when the film release date, it's December 7, 2013. Okay, this is the review. I have taken it from grade 9 textbook. Okay, in Jhola is a Nepali. How did you write? Jhola is a Nepali film. Okay, is what kind of film is this? Is a Nepali film based on Krishna Dharabasi story sanga Jhola sanga story Dharabasi katha ho adharit chha. It has depicted, described Nepali society about the sati tradition, sati pratha tradition was which that was prevalent until the 1927 theory, sati pratha. The film has beautifully presented प्रस्तुत गरेको छ. The film presents issues of the violence against women, himsa against women. Has a Nepali society really passed this through such inhuman traditions? Is the questions every youngster. Has a Nepali society really passed such an inhuman, that is very inhuman tradition? Yes, the questions is very the questions every youngster wonders about, thinks about. The plot developed, then the story develops with the death of Garima's husband. Garima's death, husband, in which she has to immolate herself, chitama jalnu pani, herself upon her husband death. Typical on her funeral funeral pyre, chita ko ago funeral pyre. She is supposed to be burnt alive with the dead body, very bad. She is supposed to be burnt alive with the dead body of her husband. According to the tradition, this is the tradition, very bad tradition here. However, she escapes runs away the fire and hides in a caves. The help of the sun fascinates, attracts the audience. This is the first paragraph. Almost all the scenes are sabidrisha, realistic and historical. The traditional tools like dhiki, jato, padani give traditional look in the film. Similarly, the traditional light like rako, dialo, and the fireplace represent the ancient environment to the spectator, darshakarulai. Yes, in addition to Sati tradition, the name movie also touches the Kamari Pratha tradition. Kamari Pratha. kind of celebrity traditions. What a beautiful cinematography it is, cinema, related to cinema. It is, I think the custom of the artist and the lip music, part bajaune, lip music, and the traditional tune so touches the heart of everyone present in the cinema hall. Garima's natural appearance, her role and her acting are spellbinding, and the beauty of the movie. This is a must-watch movie. Don't miss it. Okay, this is very short movie review. Okay, very short movie review. What things are mentioned there? The first paragraph. Generally, this is the first paragraph. First paragraph there, and then the second paragraph. Second paragraph. Major highlights. What are the story? Who are the characters? And what do they do? And your opinions. And the third paragraph should also mention something about their opinion. This is your opinion. I mentioned here. Yes, okay, what beautiful scenery it is. Okay, this is your opinion is here. Yes, yes, to the rest, yes, this is the opinion. Almost all the scenes realistic, and this is your opinion, realistic and historical. The traditional light tools like the give traditional look in the film. Beautiful. The traditional light lako, rako, dialo, fireplace agano represent the ancient. Yeah, this is your view. What a beautiful cinematic it is. Yes, this review is generally three parts. The plot develops is the short summary of the story there. The plot develops the Garima's husbands in which she has been stimulated. This is the short story. This is the short this is the short elements about the story or about the film. Oh, the last paragraph here. Last paragraph describes about what you think about it. What are the good things here? Okay, not any this very good things is here. What a beautiful cinema it is, means everything is good. Cinematography is, I think, custom of the artist and lip music in the traditional artist. Tune is the art. Everyone, yes, this is the touches the heart of everyone present in the hall. Garima's natural appearance, her role in the acting are spellbinding means pleasing, whole bonding, mantra mukta parne, spellbinding, and add to the beauty of the movie. This is the must-watch movie. Don't miss it. Yeah, this is the must-watch. This is very must-watch movie. Okay, this is an example of, yes. Okay, this is an example. Sorry, this is an example of yes, one example of film review. Okay, let's say also book review. This is also from grade 9 textbook. I have written this one. This is also book review, example of book review. I have taken it from grade 9 textbook here. Okay, this, yes, I have copied it. You can also read more there. Just I want to show you book review is like this, and film review is as ever here. Let's see. Title of the book. The title of the book, The Lord of the Flies. That's the name of the title of the book, Lord of the Flies. The title of the book, William Golding's Lord of the Flies. This is the Lord of the Flies. This is the title of the book. Lord of the Flies, the title of the book. Author who wrote this book, this is the William Golding. Who published it? Okay. Who are the characters here? Who are the characters? Jack, Piggy, Simon. Jack, Piggy, Ralph, Eric, Roger, Simon, Sam, etc. Jar, or the fiction. This is the fiction story. Upnyas. YEAR. Okay, spelling correct mistake here. YEAR, year of publication. Yes, this is year of publication. Yes, 1954 AD, anonymity. Okay, then let's say this is the one example of book review. William Golding's Lord of the Flies. William Golding's Lord of the Flies is still a simple present tense here. You should understand the tense too. You should keep in mind which tense has been used here. Let's see, simple present tense has been used here. Okay, Lord of the Flies is still popular among teenagers. Its popularity is heightened because it is a blend of mystery and adventure. Adventure means generally something done, right? The dangerous work or journey done by the hero, that is adventure. Furthermore, it carries the message to be civilized by remaining under law and order despite the absence of seniors. Okay, despite the absence of absence means there is no absence of seniors for peaceful living here. Yes, this is the first paragraph. Describe. This give an example. Introductions. This is the short introductions of the book. The first paragraph gives a short introductions of the book. The second paragraph tells the story. What is the story about? How many characters? Okay, what happens there? It's very short here. Let's say the second paragraph. The story opens with a plane crash. Plane crash. Plane accident. Leaving a group of reckless means generally careless. School boys in a deserted island where there is nobody, no human beings are there. That is desert island. Deserted, no places. No, sorry, no places means no human beings are there. Deserted island. In the beginning, it seems as if the young boys' dreams have come true. They would not want a whole island to play on all day without a nagging miss, wasn't taking care of. Like means yes, shouting, crying, do this, don't do this. So this is the nagging from the adults. So they start governing themselves by electing a leader in spite of the absence of the adults. The children's, there is a plane crash. Then there may be war, the plane crash, and the plane took a group of school boys to save them, and there the plane was attacked there, and yes, the tube fell down. They released, and yes, those school boys left, and the deserted island. There was nobody to take care of them. There was no grown up. There was no adult there. There were only boys here. Yes, what did they do? Yes, they looked for the whole island, and they yes, yeah. So they started governing themselves. It's governed. They start really simple present tense here, governing themselves. Governing themselves by electing a leader, like Neta Sanera, right? They want to establish a democracy there, rule and order there. Okay, then the story opens. This story, the plot develops. This is the plot that develops with the struggle of the leader, struggle sangharsha of the leader and the protagonist. Yes, hero and protagonist, antagonist, protagonist. Hero is the protagonist, and Jack is this is the villain. Now this is called antagonist like this. There is a fight between them. There is a struggle between them. So the hunger of the power creates this. There is also a problem. The hunger of power creates conflicts than the fight. That leads to not leader. Hunger. There is a struggle for power, thirst for power, and which creates a struggle, and then the anarchy. No king there, no rules and the order there. Yes, there is like worldly. Yes, anarchy. Gradually, the decisions, actions turns from worst to barbaric. Bloody. Barbaric means like uncivilized. Bloody means about killing together. Bloody. This leads to the tragic ends of the children's world. Okay, the children's world. Yes, there is a thrust for power. Yes, between the boys. Yes, who should who should be the leader, and then the fight starts, and they start killing to each other. They are attacking one group. They are divided into two groups. One group try to attack others and kills other. Another runs away. Some children are killed there. That is the thing. So this is the thrust for power, struggle for power is there. Ralph is the hero there. Ralph is the innocence, means one who doesn't know what is right and wrong. That is innocence. Ralph's innocence is the most appealing, attractive. Yes. Later his maturity and realization, he's become mature and realized that is another fascinating, attractive. Yes. His maturity and realization is another fascinating part of this plot. It gives the lesson that life is not. What does the story gives? What does the novel gives? What is the message? What is the message to us for the reader? It gives the lesson that life is not at all about how many friends you have. You may have many friends. That is not the life. And how popular you are. Life is not at all how popular you are, how many friends you have. Not just having fun, मजा गर्ने खुसी गर्ने पनि हैन. For more and more, the more one reads, that is a धेरै पढ्छ. One reads the story, the more one discovers the deep meaning of these questions. the deep meaning of this question. People people naturally prone to incline to evil? साँच्चै मान्छेहरू इभिलपट्टि झुकेका हुन्छन् त? Which is the better? Which is better? कुन चाहिँ राम्रो? You have rules, नियम कानुन पालन गर्नु, and agree or to अथवा or hunt or मार्नु. Which is better? This is the most important thing. Generally, it is said that good and evil in your human's heart. It is said that in human heart, manav hridayama, there is good and the evil there. If the good dominates, human being, a person is kind. If the evil dominates, a person is very cruel there. So because of these circumstances, sometimes some things rules there. Sometimes good role dominates and a person kind. Sometimes like this, yes, evil dominates and the person is very cruel and he is ready to kill this. Some person becomes very dangerous there. Yes. Yes, and the inner meaning is dark, tragic, passion, pessimistic. Opposite of optimistic is pessimistic. Tragic means that yes, that's comic, and the opposite of comic is tragic. But it makes the reader wonder how thin line between good and evil is. The line, there is very thin line between good and evil is in our heart. Yes, it deals with the fundamental issue of humanity. What transpiration from innocence to experience it is. What the transpiration from innocence to experience को कस्तो transpiration means change. Innocence अज्ञानताबाट अनुभव हो. Generally, we say that children are innocent and adults are experiencing these things. Almost every reader should recommend this book to teenagers. Almost, this is the writer's view. Almost every reader should recommend this book to teenagers, means for youth, who want to try something different or who like adventure and mystery. Students, teenagers who like something adventure or who like to read something, like to understand some mystery here. This book is very popular. This is one of the good book there. This is one of the best book there, and we also advise the children to read the book here. This is the most widely read book. Notebook, a novel, written by William Golding, and this is the title of the book is Lord of the Flies. Okay, in this is the book. This is an example of book review here. So it means that in the examination, sometimes you are asked to write a review of a book that you have recently read, or you are asked to write a film review that you have recently watched in the film or in the film hall or in the TV there, and you will keep in mind that you should also make note the characters and the events there, and then the plot and what is the movie about, and what is the, or you may have read a book, then what is the book about, who wrote this, who are the characters. Okay, these things, by mentioning these things you should write, you can write a book review as well as a film review. Okay, I think I finished my lesson, pre-writing number 2, okay, which carries 8 marks in the examination. I hope my presentations will be helpful for you to complete these questions in the examination. I also hope you will follow my advice to read more about different kinds of essay mentioned there in your textbook. Yes. Yeah, okay, now this is the end of my presentation. I hope my presentations will be helpful to complete your free writing. Question number 8 has to be asked in the examination. Okay, then tomorrow I will come to you with grammar which carries 11 marks there. Grammar 11 marks. I'll try to tell you how to solve the grammar question there. Okay, now thank you very much for listening to me, and also, yes, if you have any comment, okay, no comment there. Oh yes, valuable comment. I will come to you with more material, more things tomorrow. I wish you all to have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.